They have one opinion, and then someone goes and tell you, well, if you think this way, then you're divisive. Or if you think this way, then you're not modern. Or if you think this way, then you're oppressive. Whatever the case may be. And they will actually, these people, instead of thinking first, hey, am I indeed divisive? Am I indeed a bad person? They will say, oh, they are right. I should change.
To also talk about other execs, current execs at AB. They basically, one of the current execs, Marcel Marcandis, I think, said that the company would focus on understanding the customer. The AB exec admits Bud Light's disastrous partnership with Dylan was a wake-up call, as Brewer is named creative marketer marketer of the year at the event dubbed the Oscars of advertising. Marcel basically said that this whole thing, this is Marcel, by the way, he said this whole thing is a very humbling, I would say humble. That's we're being very humble and really reminding ourselves of what we should do best every day, which is to really understand our customers. Obviously, you don't understand the customers at all because otherwise you wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah.
Hey, is this if this is marketing, right? But marketing, if I don't know nothing. I'm in my mama's basement, but from what I understand, I've heard some people say marketing is about understanding your customers.
I heard that too, man.
How is a company that's blowing the value? How can they get an award for understanding their customers? Hey, if this is the way, hey, this is the way to get the Oscars, man. We stand a good chance to get some Oscars as well. Anyway, RJ, you have anything to add? Yeah. I guess not. You agree? Do you have anything to add, or are you going to only laugh? Okay, yeah, there's nothing to add, guys. Let's continue. The session was described in the programming notes. Marcandis has worked at AB InBev for nearly 2 decades, according to LinkedIn, and it's tough to see the controversial. What he says is it's tough to see the controversial and divisive debates that have been happening in the U.S. the last couple of weeks, involving a lots of brands and companies, including especially Bud Light. It's tough, exactly because what we do is all about bringing people together. Obviously, you were trying, but not the right way. You got to think about how you bring people together.
No, let's be honest, guys. KR, bring people together. It's a business. They weren't trying to bring people together. They were trying to increase their sales. This is all come on, man.
Hey, where is it? Where is it? Oh man, I'm trying to.
Come
Oh, that
on,
was
man.
fire. That was true. That is
Come
true.
on, man. It's it's
That
it's
is true.
all it's the they're
RJ is being truthful. You're right about that.
yeah, they're a company. They're trying to increase their sales. They weren't trying to. You think when they sit in the boardroom, do you think their shareholders instruct the company executives to bring people together? That's not what they do. It's just about drinking beer, selling beer. That's what it's about. So it's just they thought they had and that's what accountability looks like. And this is the conversation they're having inside as well. But of course, this is the message
Of course,
they
the
they
message is
but
slightly different.
but inside the conversation is about increasing profit shares, increasing market shares, increasing revenue and profit. That's what it's about. And the conversation that was probably held afterwards had nothing to do with, oh man, we failed to bring people together, or oh man, aren't really uh, letting people live harmoniously. They don't care about that kumbaya, those kumbaya things. It's all about, we thought we had a strategy to get more money. We are losing way more money. And so, how are we going to tackle this? And now, of course, what do they do? KR, what are they doing? In a more subtle way, they are blaming the customers
Oh,
because they are not,
they are not letting them bring
no,
people together.
instead of listening to what the customers want, they are blaming the customers, that the customers, saying that the customers aren't, it's a shame, it's a shame that they aren't kumbayaing with each other. While that's not really what it's about. But
Hmm.
that's all marketing, that's all I don't, that's all just communication, but it's not real.
Oh, shoot. Look at this. Then he continues to say that's what Bud Light stands for. It exists to make beer easy to drink and easy to enjoy. I guess we know who got that line into the commercial. Guys, do you remember what it says at the end?
Yeah. So in other words, in the statement, they were already marketing, man. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
shout out to Marcel. Marcel, I gotta give you this one. I gotta give you this one. That was fire. That was fire. That line right there. Um, Jay Nas would have said, "You what did he say? I gave you a hot verse." No, anyway, he said something about verse and bars. I
I
don't
thought
remember right now.
I thought it was the other Nas, the one that was looking for his horse. I thought you were gonna quote him, man.
Oh, I don't know what. Old Town Road and hey.
That song is fire, man. Until that song was fire. It's still fire. Every time I hear it, the song is fire. The only thing that changed for me was when Nas, what Lil Nas X started doing in Red and Devil and those type of things. And when he started doing that, I started rethinking what he was saying with the song.
Hey, Old Town Road is something totally different.
Yeah, man. But to
Yeah, got no.
yeah, you you
Continue,
you
continue.
were no, you were saying, yeah. So I'm gonna let you finish the article, but I just wanted to remark that that is something that's very important to remember. A lot of people sometimes hear people KR say that, oh man, they are barely surviving. But what are they talking about? I think to myself, these people have houses, they have cars, they eat, they are, dare I say, overweight. So what are you talking about barely surviving? But it's not, and that's something to remember. It's not, they are seeing they are comparing their lives to what the media and the marketing companies and all the everyone is trying to promote what should be a standard of living. If you look around you, KR, no one is living that life. So this is a perfect example of how a company is saying kumbaya, drink together. And I bet you some people will say, huh, maybe they are right. Maybe I should focus more on the on bringing people together instead of, you know, being divisive. Maybe I should buy a Bud Light, as if the Bud Light makes the change. It's like, and these can be people, and sometimes care people don't think. These can be people who I mean, they might have their opinions, but they treat everyone the same way. They give everyone the same courtesy, but they have one opinion with regards to, let's say the Bud Light issue in this, just to stick to this example, they have one opinion, and then someone goes and tell you, well, if you think this way, then you're divisive. Or if you think this way, then you're not modern. Or if you think this way, then you're oppressive. Whatever the case may be. And they will actually, these people, instead of thinking first, hey, am I indeed divisive? Am I indeed a bad person? They will say, oh, they are right. I should change. I should drink. So these marketing campaigns, they work because people always fall for them. People don't.
Price just went up 30.
That's,
Anyway,
that's
guys,
millions, Spotlight, not thousands.
yeah, we're not one of you customers. Yo. Anyway, maybe they should start a lottery. But I mean, every Bud Light, you see, we're giving already value. We're giving value for free. We have some other things down the reps, but
If they
Bud
start,
Light lottery. With every bottle you buy, you get one ticket to win 30 million.
I bet you the demographics of their commercials will change.
Yo, yo. Anyway, guys, RJ, do you have anything to add before we close out the show?